It's the only fan-owned franchise here in the NFL. And tens of thousands of those fans have their cheeseheads on, and it filled the stands of historic Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Up next, let's keep it in the NFC for this game between the New York Giants and the Green Bay Packers. The veneer of a new season is gone. Yes, we used veneer in a football game. We're in the middle of the schedule now. It's away here in Week 7. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Let's start on the ground here. Tracy. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. And it's not just in quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Opening carry for Devon Achane. We'll call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they were headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross mid. Field, that's the cherry on top.
The Giants using their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. They're bringing out Mitch Wisnowski to punt it away on 4th. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. Fields this at the 19. Ooh, and he's out of bounds before he can break it upfield. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a 1st down. This drive should have been over, partner, but running into the punter gives him new life and this 1st down. running it after the penalty. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
Like a good target, Brock. Neighbors is there. And he works this to the 38 before going down. It's a gain of 4 there. And the Giants are going to have the first down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Sign quarterback run here. He has room past the 25. And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Giants take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Now they'll try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Giants will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Somebody gotta go it, I mean, hey, somebody gotta go it, I take a G, hey, watch it, boy.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. And hitting along the sideline there. Pickup of 9, so 2nd and 1 upcoming.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
First down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Here we go.
Now Daniels off the play action. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's another Packers first down.
Dive play straight ahead. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Ready? Gravity lock, go!
Handoff down to the receiver. And he scores. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers finish off their opening drive. And it only took these guys one series to find a major opening in that defense, Brock. Might have saved them some work in finishing that series, too.
Gives them a signature play to end that drive, and you know this in the NFL. For an explosive run for a touchdown, it takes everybody. Everybody up front doing their job, the receivers on the perimeter. It was just job well done.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
Here we go.
A handoff to Tracy. He's out in the clear. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. Even 25 on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
Okay, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course. So you've got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
3rd down now. Here's Dart. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I love that. Now, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you can do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Go, Reed, go. Packers,
Daniels from the pistol. Flushed out of the pocket. He can run it. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Running for the marker on 2nd. Oh, he loses the football. And it looks like the Giants got to that one.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them, Kate's going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Come on.
They kick the running back in motion. He gives here to the motion man. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
To the air on 3rd and long. Well, he laid out for it, but the throw just a little bit too off the mark. So 4th down coming up.
You know, Kate, you get a little bit of grace for a drop in the first frame, but that's one, as this game goes on, he's got to have. It's hard on 3rd down to execute. And with the ball in your hands, you got to find a way to catch it.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll double their lead to 6.
Kate, I call that a win-win in the first half. You win on the scoreboard, obviously, by adding 3 and adding to your lead. But you also win mentally, making your opponent know if they make a mistake, you're going to capitalize.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line. Street! 19, Charger, 19!
And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. The Giants in control so far. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They've got 2nd and 5.
70, Timberwolves. Go!
Play fake here, Daniels. That one's complete, right side. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Ready! Hot 70.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
That is textbook RPO right there, Kate. Quarterback's decision-making comes quick off the snap. And that back, you know that he's already looking for those lanes before the ball's even in his belt. Before that defense can adjust to the run, he hits that second level.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Firing quickly out wide, Daniels. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Here we go, set! 60 Eagles! 60!
They'll try and punch it in. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Packers tie and can take the lead here in the 2nd. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. They send a tight end in motion. From the gun, it's Tracy. That one only good for a couple. It's 2nd down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the gun, here's Dart. Short pass brought in. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. Good 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Here's Tracy on 1st down. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at
watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Darts out of the shotgun. He completes it in traffic. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. So this is going to be second down and long following the holding flag. Dart from the pistol. Fits it through the middle. It's a New York touchdown! The Giants take a second quarter lead.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Mike Tomlin never afraid to go for two. Has his offense out to do just that. Right, they're going to throw for it. And they beat the defense with the throw and get two following the touchdown. Oh, it's a favorite of NFL teams and armchair quarterbacks alike, partner. The quick slant. It is so tough to defend that close to the goal line, and this time it works for two.
It sure is. It's one of those plays that I think Bart Starr was running in the 60s, that slant route. When you incorporate it with the threat of a fade as well, that's when it becomes so effective. But you get inside that DB, you show the quarterback your numbers, and it's almost automatic for a two-point conversion.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10.
Check that. Pack. 70 Timberwolves.
Blown back, gets the handoff. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Finds the in route complete. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Offense up to the line fast.
At the Giants' 49-yard line.
70 Timberwolves. Ready?
Out of the gun, Daniels. Going deep here for the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. And the Giants are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. Slot receivers headed left. On first down, they're going to start out with Achane. We'll only get 3 here as we've reached the 2-minute warning. Four yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6. Quick one to the outside by Dart. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
They'll call this a modest game here, Brock. About 3 yards. Second down coming up.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
It's Tracy on second down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up. The Packers take their first time out. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down. Play action with Dart. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game.
What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Check. Here we go. Here we go.
Back to work after throwing the pick. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
A 4-yard loss. Brings up second and
Shotgun snap to Daniels. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
number 10.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Pat the street. Ready? Pat the 60. Pat the 60. Ready?
3rd and long for him here. Oh, defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. 4th down coming up. The Packers send out their punting unit. And he'll try to hit this one well. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. He has it at the 22. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Yep, as expected, they're going to grab and start this one off. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Timeout calls, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Motion man is the tight end. He's going left. Dart setting in to throw here. And he won't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Running back sent in motion. Darts looking at this 3rd and long. This is a heater going deep into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Justin Reed has the INT. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Ready.
Throwing on first down, Daniels. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Throwing the out route, complete. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these out cuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's going to be third and short coming up.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Daniels is going to throw again. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Just 4 seconds left, Brock. Only time for one play, and it's going to be a field goal try. It'll be 51 yards from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
Kid, I don't think there's any question. This is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal, that gives them a little more confidence running into the locker room.
Wow, down by just a score. A lot of game to go. But look here, it's an onside try. Giants hands team secures the football. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Let go.
Here's the handoff. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Back-to-back carries here. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. You have that ball you had ready, though? You can recycle it, save it for later, for that next 3rd down coming.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Daniels setting up the play action. Hits his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Ready. Cougar 19. Go.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Completed to his running back. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio. This guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Tap the 60, tap the 60. Ready.
Quick throw to the left is complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offensive line fast.
A gain of 5 brings up
Again, Daniels to the air. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They'll run here on first down. And they corral him after a minimal gain to the 21. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
brings up 2nd and 8.
Daniels dumps it off to his running back. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Daniels on first down. Nose count. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. They're out to try and tack on the extra points. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers bring it back to even. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. Rob Frank, first guy he met, no gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Puts everything he has under this one. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophical. Stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play. Like that.
And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open. Offense
is set. This is 2nd and 2. Into his own run. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
The Packers going nickel on 3rd.
Here we go, set. Go.
On the handoff, this is Tracy. And this one had no chance, hit well behind that line. That brings up 4th down.
You felt it the second this play bounced toward the outside, this defense responded. They pounced. That was their chance to get to him before he could get the couple inches he needed for a first down.
A little outside their comfort zone to try a field goal, so instead they're going for this on 4th down. Man in motion, headed right. Got a man in, Neighbors has it. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down in a drive a lot of us thought had stalled out. He's going to carry on.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Coming left is Tracy. Next snap coming inside the red zone, Brock. He picks up 9 on the play. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's been a high-scoring game so far, but we're still tied 24-all to begin the final frame.
On the set.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. They kick the running back in motion. Playing with Achane here out of the gun. That goes for a gain of just 1. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
Yeah, I know the temptation is there. If I'm thinking in the booth, I know that play caller is too. That could have been a chance to be aggressive. Not the case. Go get the 1st down like they did, and a new set of downs to work with.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
And this one won't be caught, but we got a flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived. Oh, an exceptionally painful penalty as it sets up 1st and 10 now inside the red zone.
Viking 18. Steady.
Running it after the penalty. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take a 4th quarter lead. Now the PAT try coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants break that tie and now lead by 7. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Daniels now. Gets it to him on the screen. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That play good for 17 and a first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off.
Oh, he lost the football! And it's picked out by the Giants. And they're going to set up on the opposing side of midfield after that fumble and return.
I think the defense would have just settled for getting off the field with the takeaway, but they add a nice little present onto the end of it for their teammates who start this possession with much better field position.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go.
Now the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
Brings up second and 9.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Hawk 70, Hawk.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
And the Giants first down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Giants.
All set to go now from the 35.
Let's go now. Rock ball waiting.
Staying between the tackles with Tracy. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line either. Tackled for a loss. We've got second and 11.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Here we go, set.
The give here on second. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. They'll get that yard back, but no more. It's third and 10.
Well, that's a tough one because you could see the beginnings of what looked like an explosive play. Let's give some credit here, Kate, to the defense. A great job to bottle them up before it came to fruition.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's fourth down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
It's running out of steam, and it falls just short. It's no good. And they fail to make this a two-score ball game.
And hope still remains in the building, Kate. Not a two-score game. In fact, a make there, well, it could have been a death knell. But the miss, you just see it. It breathes some new life into the opposing sideline.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10. Daniels from the pistol. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
To throw again on second down. Daniels fits it through the middle. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. A nice gain and a first down there, Brock, on a throw that most quarterbacks would have shied away from.
You know, tight ends, these guys, not the only position that can make that look routine, fending off a couple defenders, and it's really why, Kate, they're such valuable commodities.
19, go!
Play action now with Daniels. Bails out of the pocket quick. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Hand off to the back. They're backed up. Not a stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack. Exactly what he just did.
Offense to the line. 2nd down.
Get up.
He'll look to throw it. One's complete, right side. He's dropped a big stop in a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. To throw. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers cut it to a point late in this one. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. And start on the ground here. Tracy. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Setting up to pass. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
All their timeouts left, but not much time itself. It's 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Packers side of the field. The Giants using their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Second and 6 coming up here. One to the outside by Dart. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Timeout comes, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
3rd and just 2 to go. Throwing now. Put the body on the line for his team. And now they call the timeout. Oh, Brock, what a play to get him into range. And now they can win it all as time expires.
1st down.
comes down to the right foot of their kicker. One final second on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out. Now everything up to him with this attempt. From the left hash, this would be 43 yards. The kick is good. He got it. And he hits one more time to win them this game. So it's a win for the visiting Giants. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect